Alright, my name is Andy Burton. I'm only going to be speaking for about 8 minutes, so pay close attention because I don't want you to miss anything. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of our company before, Cutco. Cutco's been around since the 1940s, so we've been around for a little while. 6 years ago, we launched our specialty division, Cutco Closing Gifts. That's the division that I'm in. We're the largest closing gift company in North America. We do this for thousands of realtors and loan officers all across the country and up in Canada as well too. I currently do gifts for 955 realtors and loan officers. That's a lot. I do keep a running tally. But I'm extremely blessed, privileged to oversee the operations for our gift program throughout the Inland Empire and a large portion of LA County. And although I'm pretty sure you are not here just to see me this morning, what I'm going to share with you is of value, so listen fast because I speak pretty quick. So what we do, obviously, is really help realtors and loan officers to better brand themselves and brand their businesses with their closing gifts. I'm sure most of you in here, at the end of a transaction, give your client something, or at least try to, or intend on it. Gift card, gift basket, dinner out, bottle of wine, champagne, a puppy, something. And by all means, I'm not here to say that people don't like what you give them already, because the bottom line with a gift is that people like all gifts, right? Who's not going to like a gift? Gifts are free. Main challenge we have found with a closing gift is that 90% of gifts are consumed almost immediately. Most gifts are eaten or spent right away. The other 10% usually are not very useful or practical. The money that's being spent on the gift is not serving a purpose for your business. So what we've done at Cutco is we've found an extremely innovative way for you to help you turn your closing gift into a long-term branding and marketing tool. Show of hands really quick, who here has ever heard of the Cutco product line before? Half, maybe a third? Okay, good. If you've never heard of Cutco before, that is okay. Today's your lucky day. The best analogy that I can give you is we are kind of like the Snap-on tools, the Rolls-Royce, the Lamborghini, the Bentley, if you will, kitchen products. Super high quality, guaranteed forever, based out of New York. Like I mentioned, Cutco's been around since the 1940s. But yeah, everything we make is guaranteed forever. And so what we do exactly, I work in an entirely separate division of our company that is geared specifically for realtors and loan officers. There's only about 120 of us throughout the country who are authorized to do this for our company. And so what we do is we take the Cutco product line itself, which basically consists of kitchen knives, accessories, hunting, fishing, barbecue, baking items, garden tools, you name it. We make over 100 products. What we do is we take the actual product, we engrave it with your logo, your name, and your cell phone number. Right on the product itself, nice, pretty, shiny, and beautiful. It's exactly like this. Now, I realize most of you cannot see this from where you're at. I've been doing this for over 12 years, and I have found that if you give people shiny objects when you're speaking, they don't listen to anything that you say. So I promise I'll pass them around here in a sec. But yeah, it takes your closing gift, turns it into a branding tool. We were out at the Brian Buffini event 2 years ago. For those of you who care, it was the 100 Days of Greatness seminar. One thing we learned from Buffini's seminar was that he stated in his seminar, 80% of the population would use their realtor again if they could remember their name. 80%. All that number really meant to me was that most people cannot remember their agent's name when asked off the top of their head, because the average person moves, whatever it is, every 5 to 7 years. Because these are products that are used by default almost on a daily basis, so your client sees your name every single day, it just really creates the top-of-mind awareness that you want for yourself and for your business when you do a closing gift anyway. Another thing we learned from NAR last year, and some of you guys probably know this already, but where does NAR state statistically the most used place in the home is when you have company over? It's the kitchen. Thank you for saying the kitchen and not the wet bar. But yes, it is the kitchen. I think I 5 months ago said the bedroom, but to each their own. We're not here to judge. But yeah, it is the kitchen. Kitchen is the #1 place that's used in the home when you have friends and family over, because people don't necessarily sit around at their 4th of July barbecue, their Thanksgiving dinner, their daughter's 3rd birthday party and talk about the realtors or the loan officers. Now, you may think that they do, but I hate to burst your bubble. When you are not there, it's not a natural topic or progression of conversation. So the whole goal and concept behind our gift program is to put a little mini billboard in their kitchen that's not going away, that not only is something the client will see and use for the rest of their life, but something that their friends and family are going to see, because that's really what you're after. So it naturally sparks conversation about you and your services as you go about your career. That is also why we came out with our red product line about 3 years ago. It's eye-catching. It's, hey, what's that? Where'd you get it? Oh, my realtor gave it to me. The conversation takes place. I have 3 more quick benefits, and then I'm done. Next benefits, the tax write-off. Does anybody know the legal amount that the IRS allows realtors to write off as a gift? Does anybody want to earn a gold star for the day? It's $25 in the red. But yeah, meaning if you go, and I'll put this in practical terms, meaning you go out to Home Depot, buy your client a $150 gift card, legally you can only write off $25 of the $150. Now because our products are engraved with your contact information, it's now advertising. Meaning, you don't write it off as a gift at all. You write it off as advertising. As we all know, advertising next benefit is just really how easy it is. Most realtors and loan officers who use our gifts usually order a small supply you keep on hand, and when you have a closing, it's a beautiful thing. You grab it, you give it, you are done. The end. Exhale. It's turnkey. There's no driving all over town looking for gifts, worrying about what to get every specific individual client. Now, I understand I've been doing this for a long time. It may not be the perfect fit for every single client. I get that. But almost just about every client I have ever worked with does eat. So it usually works out for them at the end of the day. And finally, I did save the best for last. If you are going to listen to anything I am going to say, listen to this. As realtors, you can always use, a couple loan officers in here, you guys can always use more leads, right?
Yes.
One person out of 30 can use more leads. That is a cheap yes question. It's a 9:30 seminar, it's not that early. But yeah, obviously leads, referrals, no-brainer, name of the game. Our service program that comes along with this is second to none, and it's very simple. The way that it works is if you keep track of who you give your gifts to, once your client has done their gift for a year, you email us that list, client name, date of closing, or when the gift was given. What I do then is I send out a salaried service person. The service reps work for me. They do not work for Cutco, meaning they don't sell, they don't market anything to your clients, they're simply service reps. What they'll do for you though is they'll go out once a year on behalf of you, sharpen the gift that you gave to your client along with any other knives that they own for free. Cutco or not, we do it as a free service. When our service rep is out doing the sharpening service, they bring a little satisfaction survey with them from you. On the bottom of that survey is a spot for more referrals for you. On the back side of the survey is their Cutco wish list. So in the future, when that client does another deal with you, or if you make money off of one of the referrals that they gave to you, you already have a wish list of products that they really like. And if you're feeling Christmassy, you can buy something right off the wish list to thank them for the leads. The best part about this is we average 3.4 referrals for you per sharpening service. And we don't just go the first year on your behalf, we go every single year for free for you on your behalf. It's a real solid touch for any realtor or loan officer who uses our gift program. And obviously, it's designed to generate leads out of your warm database. And then when we're done with the surveys, we just turn them and fax them back into you. But that's pretty much everything. What I'm going to do, before I pass them around, pricing real quick, the gifts coming around range from about $50 all the way up to about $200. That's what most realtors and loan officers spend anyway. If you're a basket person, we got you covered. What we'll do for you is you can do like an individual item with Cutco. You can get most of the pieces we make, you can get in a single gift box. You can plop it in a basket. That way when all the stuff is consumed and used up in the basket, there's something left over, and we'll actually go out and do the sharpening service for the single item as well. Lastly, in the event where you need a larger gift, you sell a $1.3 million property, you want to do something that's over the $200 price range. Usually what we do in that case, we do a large Cutco wood block set. Has your information engraved on the pieces in the set itself. And on the front of the wood block, we put a brass plate, so it's made especially for your client's name, year that they moved in, so it's right on the counter, they use it every single day, never goes away. But those are for the larger deals. I would say 98% of our volume, agents are spending between about $50 to $200 per gift, which is what most realtors spend anyway. So I'm going to quit talking and pass these around. Please do not touch the edge. I promise they're sharp. In a room this size, we most always get a bleeder. It's always a guy. Don't ask me why that is. But the way that this works, and I've experimented with dozens of ways of doing follow-up, the way that I found to be the most effective is, does everybody have business cards on them? Okay, if you don't have a card, that's fine. Just write your name and number on like a little scrap sheet of paper. But if you have absolutely any interest in this whatsoever, think that you may in the future, or if you just want more info, all I need you to do, pull out a business card, tuck it in the lid of one of the gifts as they make their way around the room. I'm going to start 2 here and 2 here. We can just end up at the back. I'm leaving. I have another meeting to go speak at, so I'm leaving as soon as these make their way around the room. So if you do have interest or want info, be sure your business card's in there, or just write your name and number on a $20 bill and throw that in there. And that's pretty much it, guys, at the end.
Thank you.